One car claims 5,000 horsepower. Another does 0 to 60 in under 1.4 seconds, faster than any production car on Earth. And one of them costs $4 million and still has a waiting list. These aren't concepts. These aren't renders. Every single one of these machines actually exists. And by the end of this video, you'll have a hard time believing any of them are real. Welcome back to Automaster Drive, where we find the most jaw-dropping vehicles on the planet. If you're into insane engineering, record-breaking speed, and machines that look like they came from another century, you're in the right place. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a drop. Now let's get into it. Number 10. Tesla Cyberbeast. Most pickup trucks are built for one thing: work. The Tesla Cyberbeast was built for one thing: attention. And it got it. The moment this truck appeared, it broke the internet. The stainless steel body, the angular edges, the design that looks like someone folded sheet metal in the dark, people couldn't stop talking about it. But here's the part most people miss. This thing runs 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds. A full-size pickup truck, nearly 7,000 pounds, faster than a base Porsche 911. It can tow 11,000 pounds. It can carry a payload of 2,500 pounds. And then it can absolutely embarrass your buddy's sports car at a red light. Love it or hate it, and people very passionately do both, the Cyberbeast is already one of the most recognizable vehicles ever built. And that's how we're starting, because it only gets wilder from here. Number 9. Apocalypse Hellfire 6x6. What do you get when someone looks at a Jeep Gladiator and says, "This needs more wheels"? You get this. The Apocalypse Hellfire 6x6 is exactly what it sounds like. 6 wheels, a massively widened body, military-inspired styling that makes a regular truck look like a toy. And here's the thing people don't realize. You can actually buy one. This isn't a concept. It isn't a one-off build. Apocalypse Manufacturing in Florida is actually producing these machines for customers across the country. Driving one is less like operating a vehicle and more like commanding something that belongs on a military base. The size, the presence, the sound. Everything about it is excessive. And that's exactly the point. Number 8. Mercedes-AMG G63 6x6. If the Hellfire is a brawler from the streets, this next one is a brawler from the boardroom. The Mercedes-AMG G63 6x6 takes the legendary G-Wagon, already one of the most iconic luxury SUVs ever made, and adds an entirely new rear axle. 6 wheels. Portal axles that give it massive ground clearance, the ability to air down all 6 tires individually from inside the cabin, and enough presence to make a Rolls-Royce feel ordinary parked next to it. Only 100 were ever built by the factory. That rarity, combined with its sheer outrage, has made it. Number 7. McMurtry Spéirling. This next car looks almost harmless. Small, compact, single seat. You could walk right past it and not think twice. That would be a mistake. The McMurtry Spéirling is, by measurable performance, one of the most extreme vehicles ever created. Here's what it did at Goodwood Festival of Speed. It set the all-time hill climb record, 39.08 seconds, beating a Volkswagen IDR built specifically to win that record. It then went to the Top Gear test track and smashed a 21-year-old record previously held by a Formula One car. Its 0 to 60 time? 1.4 seconds, officially measured. Its secret? Twin fans underneath the car that suck it toward the ground and generate over 2,000 kilograms of downforce from a dead standstill before it's even moving. That's more downforce than a Formula One car produces at full speed. And if you want one, Spéirling Pure production models start at around $1.36 million, with deliveries beginning in 2026. This car doesn't just break records, it makes people question the laws of physics.
Number 6. Czinger 21C. Most hypercars are built by companies with decades of history, hundreds of engineers, billions in resources. The Czinger 21C was built differently. This American hypercar is the first production vehicle ever designed, engineered, and manufactured almost entirely using 3D printing and artificial intelligence. The results speak for themselves. 1,250 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds, a quarter mile in 8.1 seconds at 202 miles per hour. And the layout inside is unlike almost anything else on the road. The driver sits up front. The passenger sits directly behind, tandem style, like a fighter jet cockpit. In 2024, the factory producing its components was simultaneously manufacturing parts for Bugatti, Aston Martin, McLaren, and SpaceX. This isn't just a car. It's a demonstration of what manufacturing is about to become.
Number 5. Ferrari Testarossa 6x6 Custom. Some people own Ferraris. Some people modify them. And then there's the person who looked at a classic Ferrari Testarossa, already one of the most iconic sports cars ever made, and decided to turn it into a 6-wheel monster. This custom build stretches the iconic Testarossa body, extends the chassis, adds a full rear axle, and transforms one of the rarest Ferraris into something completely unique in the entire world. It isn't a showpiece that can't move. It drives, it works, and it turns every single head on every single road it touches. In a world where exclusivity is measured in millions and limited editions, this machine achieves something even rarer. There is literally nothing else like it on Earth.
Number 4. Aston Martin Valkyrie. For decades, Formula One technology stayed at the track. The Aston Martin Valkyrie changed that. Developed in partnership with Red Bull Racing, this machine was engineered with one goal: bring as much of a Formula One car to the road as physically possible. The result weighs barely over 2,200 pounds. The naturally aspirated V12 engine revs past 11,000 RPM and screams like nothing legal should be allowed to scream. The aerodynamics generate enough downforce that at high speed, the car could theoretically drive upside down on a ceiling. Even standing still, the Valkyrie looks like it's doing 200 miles per hour. Many people said it would never actually reach production. Aston Martin proved them wrong. And the lucky few who have driven it say it's unlike any road car experience in existence. Number 3. Koenigsegg Gemera. Let's say you want a hypercar. The kind of car that does 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds, tops out at 249 miles per hour, and makes somewhere between 1,400 and 2,300 horsepower, depending on which version you choose. But you also want to bring 3 passengers with you. In basically every other case, those 2 requirements are impossible at the same time. The Koenigsegg Gemera refuses to accept that. This is the world's first 4-seat hypercar, and Koenigsegg calls it a Mega GT. It has full-size rear seats, space for luggage, room for actual adults to sit comfortably. And then it destroys nearly every sports car on the planet. Pricing starts around $1.7 million, which makes it, remarkably, the most affordable Koenigsegg you can currently buy. The name Gemera comes from Swedish words meaning give more, and that is exactly what it delivers. Number 2. Bugatti Tourbillon. Replacing the Chiron was always going to be one of the hardest challenges in the automotive world. The Chiron was the fastest production car ever made, a 1,500 horsepower legend built to carry Bugatti's legacy for a generation. The Bugatti Tourbillon doesn't just replace it, it makes it look like the beginning of the story. 1,800 horsepower, a brand new naturally aspirated V16 engine developed with British racing firm Cosworth, revving to 9,000 RPM. 3 electric motors, 0 to 62 in 2 seconds flat, and a top speed targeting over 275 miles per hour. Only 250 will ever be built. Starting price, $4 million. But the detail that truly separates this car from everything else isn't the power or the speed. It's the interior. Instead of touchscreens and digital dashboards, Bugatti went the opposite direction. Number 1. Devel Sixteen. Everything else on this list sounds impressive. This sounds impossible. The Devel Sixteen is a hypercar from Dubai that, since its debut at the 2013 Dubai International Motor Show, has made claims that the automotive world has never fully known what to do with. A quad-turbocharged V16 engine, a claimed output of 4,007 horsepower, a claimed top speed of 348 miles per hour, faster than anything else ever produced. The automotive community has been debating whether those numbers are real since the moment they were announced. Here's what we know. The engine exists. It ran on a dyno and produced over 4,500 horsepower in testing. Prototypes have been filmed driving in Dubai. Here's what's still unresolved. The full V16 version with all 4 turbos has not been independently tested at full power. As of 2025, Top Gear reported that only a handful of concept versions exist, with the full production V16 spec still unconfirmed. And that uncertainty, that massive, decade-long open question, is exactly what makes it the number 1 car on this list. Because no other vehicle in automotive history has generated this level of genuine global debate. Think about everything we just covered. A pickup truck that beats a Porsche off the line. A fan car that broke a Formula 1 record. A family hypercar with over 2,000 horsepower. A Bugatti with a Swiss watch for an instrument cluster. And a machine from Dubai that claims 5,007 horsepower and might actually have it. This is the world of automotive engineering right now. And if today's list showed you anything, it's this. Reality is already crazier than most people's imaginations. Which of these blew your mind the most? The McMurtry Spéirling and its physics-defying downforce? The Bugatti Tourbillon and its watchmaker interior? Or the Devel Sixteen and its 5,000 horsepower mystery? Drop your answer in the comments. We read every single one. If you enjoyed this, smash that like button and subscribe to AutoMaster Drive for the most incredible machines from around the world. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.